Welcome back. So in chapter 13, we're talking about stress and health, right? We all know what it feels like to be stressed out. We've felt stress before. But really, can positive events be stressful? Not just negative events, right? A natural catastrophe, a hurricane, an earthquake, a volcanic eruption, right? Those are obvious sources of stress. Lots of work to do, deadlines, papers, right? Stressful. But for most of us, stressors are personal events that affect the comfortable pattern of our lives and little annoyances that bug us every day. Although weddings are positive events, graduations are positive events, right? They can also be stressful due to the overwhelming amount of planning we have to do, decision making involved, right? So some stressful life events, such as those with drunk driving, are within our power to control, right? If we're drunk, intoxicated, there are things we can do, like hand over our keys to a designated driver, that actually put us back into control and alleviate the stress. The body's response to stress is intertwined with responses of the mind, right? Perhaps the first thing the mind does is to try to sort things out, to interpret whether an event is threatening or if it is not threatening, right? Whether something can be done about it or not be done about it. So our brain tries to figure that out. Terrorist attacks are intense and stressful, right? We've heard about so many of these tragedies that have gone on in our country. But people deal with these major life events and stressful events very differently, right? There are people that use repression. They hold it in, they repress it, they try not to think about it and feel the feelings associated with the stress. They avoid it, right? They avoid it at all costs. And then rational copers use acceptance. I accept what happened. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do to change it at this point. And then there's reframers, right? They try to reframe it in a different way. So instead of thinking of something as stressful or as challenging, they think, this is a good challenge. This is a good thing. This is going to get me up and moving. It'll all work out in the end, right? This won't last forever. They think about things in a more positive way. So there are obviously different ways to manage stress, right? We think about things differently. We reframe things. You can avoid it. You can repress it. And then there's something called biofeedback that a lot of professionals turn to, right? It gives people access to visual or audio feedback that shows the levels of psychological or physiological functioning in the body. Heart rate, breathing, brain electrical activities, skin temperature. So you're able to see and understand better what's happening to you internally when you're feeling a stress response. And so with that information, you can better figure out what works for you, right? What exactly you need to do to calm your brain down, calm your heart down, calm everything down in your system, right? Again, meditation, maybe exercise, music, art, whatever it is that works for you. We try to find a healthy outlet for that stress. So we're not suppressing it, right? So we're not avoiding it and holding it in, because holding it in is going to do a lot of damage to your body, to your heart, to your whole system, to your immune system, right? You'll get sicker if you're stressed out more often. So it's really important to pay attention and tune into when we're feeling stressed, but to also find really manageable and successful ways of dealing and coping with that stress, okay? So once again, read through the chapter, watch your videos, get on the discussion board, and we'll move back into the next chapter next time. Take care. Have a good day.